Good morning, what's going on, Eat Fam? Welcome back. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, join the Neat Fam. All right, so as you can see, I'm just getting up. I'm still in my PJs and I am sipping on my coffee and trying to get myself motivated for today's video. We have a lot to do. We are doing a end of summer transitioning to fall deep clean and purge, but I'm also doing a lot of reorganization because our basement needs it big time. Our apartment is starting to feel smaller, and so I've come to the conclusion that I've got to get some furniture out of our apartment that isn't exactly necessary right now for this space, but that we will use in our future space. I gotta sip in between here because I'm just like, my mind is going a million miles per hour because I have so much to do. And I've been planning this for a couple weeks now, and I'm like, okay, like this is the weekend that we're doing it. But of course, this weekend rolls around and now we're under a heat advisory. We had the most beautiful week this past week. I spent 3 days in a swimming pool. Like, it was gorgeous, like 80s, and it was very mild summer weather. And so of course, you know, I'm sitting here praying and hoping for the transition to fall soon. And now we have a heat advisory, but that's usually what August does here in Missouri. We get one last like big blast of crucial summer heat before the fall actually decides to roll in. So now that we have this busy weekend of cleaning and purging and doing all this reorganization and moving here and there, it's gonna be very hot. I think today is like high 90s, tomorrow is like 100 degrees, which we haven't had a lot of those here in St. Louis this summer, which I'm of course so thankful for, because back home in Texas it's a different story and I do not miss it, guys. I'm sorry for all my family in Texas. I don't miss that heat, and I pray that you guys get relief every day. I'm praying that you guys get some kind of relief from that awful heat. Anyway, I'm sitting here trying to get myself motivated. I even got my Wonder Woman cup because I'm like, I need this energy right now. Get my Wonder Woman on and be ready to just move and do the dang thing, because like I said, you know, we're doing the deep clean, which is like, that's pretty normal for us to do when we're transitioning into new seasons. And so that was already gonna happen anyway, but then as I was thinking about that, I was looking around the living room as I usually do. And even though I did say that I was done rearranging until we moved out of this apartment and that was the final everything, I do know that the need to rearrange is something that happens often for me, but not if I'm really content with the space. So I'm not doing it just to do it. Like the dining room space that I showed you guys, done. I'm not messing with it. Our bedroom, done. I'm not messing with it. It's functional and it works for us. The living space. As I lay here and think sometimes when I'm relaxing in the living room, I'm looking around and I'm like, you know, I never tried it this way. Because I've tried it a few different ways. If you've been here for a while, you know. Or if you follow me over on my Instagram, you definitely know. But I've tried it a few different ways, and the way that I'm going to do it now, I've never tried before, but I honestly think it's going to be the best way. I really do. But it is going to require me to move some furniture out of here, like our side tables, and I'm actually getting like a behind the sofa table, like one of those thin ones, because we're still going to need to have like a lamp around and like somewhere to put coasters and drinks and stuff. I've always wanted one, and I think it's going to work really well with the way that I'm moving things around, and I know that it's something I'll be able to utilize in our future home too. So I just ordered this one, and it'll be here soon. By the end of this video, I hope that we have it and that we're able to assemble it and get it up so that you guys can see the final look. But that is where I'm at right now. And besides the fact that I just want to move it because I think it'll look great, some of the other benefits of moving it are going to be that I can actually get my big Christmas tree out this year, even though I said I wasn't going to, because the way the living room is arranged right now, which I thought was final, the tree wasn't gonna work. And I was like, that's fine, it's our last Christmas in this apartment anyway, like whatever, we'll just do the small tree. And then as fall is approaching and I'm thinking about how I love to decorate and how I love to use my big tree for fall decorating as well, because I do like a big fall tree every year, I'm like, I really want my big tree. So the way that we're rearranging it, we should be able to get the big tree in here. And on top of that, my mom is coming to spend a couple weeks here, and I think Christmas here as well. I'll actually be traveling to Texas in between her 2 visits. So we're gonna be spending a lot of time together, which I'm really excited and looking forward to. But you know, we have a small apartment, and so we usually have to use the living room like it's extra sleeping area. And so this is gonna help with that situation too. And then now for one of the main reasons that motivated this whole let's just do this now. One of my families that I nanny for, that I'm really close with, they currently have an 8-month-old, and you know, she's, you know, quickly growing as kids do, but she is their last baby. And so as she's growing out of things, the mom that I help, she is wanting to pass things on to me, like baby things, but obviously we're not currently expecting or anything, but we hope to soon. And so it might seem like kind of premature to be accepting things for a baby that isn't quite here yet or on the way yet. But the more that Terrence and I thought about it and talked about it, it's like, she made a really good point too. She was like, Sarah, you're gonna want this stuff. Like, this is stuff that you're not gonna want to pay out of pocket for. Like, this stuff gets expensive. And she's like, it's really good stuff. You know, it's like really good quality things that are well taken care of, or that just need to be like cleaned really well, which I know I can do. Some of these things are things that I can kind of tweak in the future based on like aesthetic, because that like matters to me. So she's offering to give me all these things because she's like, well, you're the closest next to kin that I have to give this to, because everybody else that I would have given it to is, you know, already past this stage, or is done having kids, or doesn't want it, or whatever the reason. And she said, at the end of the day, if you don't want it or you don't end up using it, just donate it, because that's what I was gonna do anyway, was donate it. So she offered it to us, and she's like, you know, she is pushing for us to have a baby, but she just was, it's just such a nice gesture of her to do that. And I don't really want to pass that up, because I was like, she's right. The more I thought about it, I was like, this is a lot of, these are really good quality things, and it's a lot of stuff that I probably will use, and if I don't, like she said, I can just donate it. But the problem is the lack of storage space. And she was like, you better make some space. And then, you know, I was like, well, we're going to deep clean and, you know, do our like seasonal purge anyway. So I was like, this is a great opportunity to make space for those things. And so anyway, long-winded intro of today's video. That was one of the main motivators, was like, okay, I need to make room for these things. Unfortunately though, our basement is really not high quality for storing in these rentals. It's a shared unfinished basement, and it's very like dirty and like muddy in like the storage areas, and it's not enough space either. I'll share like a before and after photo of the basement area that I'm talking about when we get to that point. But all that to say, this has now prompted me to rent a small storage, which I've debated back and forth with, because I'm like, why spend the extra money to store things that you're not using right now? But honestly, we're so close, so close, and I've held off this long to do anything like that, but we're so close to moving out of this apartment, and God willing, that is like what's next for us. And so there are a lot of things that I know we're going to use in a bigger space. The quality of storage for storing things like furniture and like baby stuff that we're going to use in the future, like the quality of the storage, which like I said, we'll show you guys, but it's not good quality to store those kinds of things. And so that has prompted me to now rent a storage. So anyways, that's something else that we're doing this weekend. But again, it's going to be so hot. It's going to be like 100 degrees tomorrow when we're supposed to be doing that. So I'm not sure if we'll hold off till next weekend for the storage part, but no matter what, we're doing the living room, and I'm getting the baby stuff here, the rest of the baby stuff here this coming week. Even if it has to sit in a little pile somewhere for a week until we get the storage, then that's what's gonna happen. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how this video goes. The goal is to move things into storage by tomorrow, but I just don't know how realistic that will be for us with this 100-degree weather. So we'll see how it goes. But definitely gonna get started on this living room right now. I'm gonna get the slate clean in here, and then when Terrence gets up, he's gonna help with all the like moving and things like that. I need to finish my coffee, and I need to go put on some clothes, and we're gonna get this day going. So stick around because there's a lot going on in today's vlog. Cheers. So I just finished getting the clean slate and I'm trying to finish my coffee. Terrence is up now. And I just told him oh, hey. I don't know if you want that shot on the vlog. But I told him I didn't even measure. I'm like, I hope this fits the way that I want it to fit. But anyway, I think it will.
48.
That's 48. Okay.
48. We
just measured the sofa that's gonna go on that wall, and it's gonna fit perfect. So now the entertainment is supposed to go on this wall. So now you gotta measure this wall, baby.
But this one right here?
No, it's going on this wall right here.
This one?
Yep. Remember? I already told him this.
You know how you switch your rules last second. Yeah, that'll fit.
What is it at? Oh, yeah.
54.
Oh, perfect. Yay. All right, neat fam, so it is the next day. We did get a lot done. We got the living room done yesterday, but it's just not complete yet because we're still missing the sofa table that I ordered. It'll be here on Tuesday. And then I don't feel like it's going to be complete until I get all my fall decor out, because it's like in the in-between right now, between the deep clean and the fall decor. So it's kind of just like, everything's kind of just plain right now. But I will show you guys a before and after by the end of this video. Today we are about to go in and work on this basement, and it is a hot day today.
She put me to work, y'all. This is my off day. She put me to work. It's fine though.
It's my off day too.
It's easy work. It's easy work. I know, I'm just joking with you.
Oh my god, look at my hair. I just got out of the shower and it's just, anyway. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna get started on the basement after we enjoy our little treat here. We also got some ham and cheese croissants, which I love.
A little fuel in the body, you know.
A little something.
Get it going, you know.
A little something before we get going.
A little razzle dazzle, you know.
So we're gonna work on that. Basically, mainly decluttering it and preparing for when we move things to the storage on Wednesday. We were supposed to move things into storage today, but we're kind of breaking it up because of the weather and then also just like because of time. So by like midweek we should be able to move things over like I talked to you guys about. And yeah, so we're in the second phase today, so we're about
round two.
Round two. And I will definitely show you guys before and afters.
Stay tuned.
And this is our bedroom situation right now with all the baby stuff here and in the bins, and just a bunch of extra furniture, extra lamps, like things that we definitely don't need in this space but are keeping for a future space. Some extra blankets and things. The slippers are not going, they're just still in this pile. Definitely got to get those out, and some of the blankets. But yeah, so this is the situation right now, and it's gonna be like this for a couple days until we can get to the storage, because it's just been way too hot and it's just been a lot to try to do within the span of a couple days. So we will get that done next. Look what came in. Are you ready to be Bob the Builder?
Yep. Gotta put the hard helmet on.
I mean, we absolutely love the sofa tables. And I actually linked these in the description of this video if you want to take a look. They are reasonably priced. I actually got them on sale. So check out the link. They might still be on sale, or you can wait till they go on sale, but I really love that they have the built-in plugs for charging. I ended up just putting our stack of games down below. There's definitely like storage space underneath if you need it. I just love what it added to the space and allowed us to have our sofa here without all the extra like side tables and things. But here is the final look without the fall decor, which is soon coming out. I left the mantle blank for now because fall decor is coming out soon, so I didn't want to have to like style it twice within a few days. And this is actually where the big tree will go, right in front of the window. And since we now have a storage space, this chair, this lamp will go into storage when the time comes, which I think is pretty reasonable since you usually move furniture anyway when you bring in your Christmas tree, unless you just happen to have a big open space for it. Most people make room for it. So this space is going to be dedicated to our tree. And for now it serves as extra seating, which I love having across from the other seating. But let me know in the comments if you like this look better than the last look. Here's a before and an after.